Hello everyone. Today we learn about call stack. So what actually call stack is? Call stack is a thing which maintain the order of function or flow of function. In our program, there could have a lot of function or multiple function, and whenever we will have a lot of or multiple function, we'll maybe we will make a confusion that which function will run fast, which function will execute fast, and which will return the value or not. These kinds of problem actually solved by the call stack. In the call stack, it actually works on function, completely based on function. Whenever we call a function, the function goes to call stack. So we know that in our C programming there are always a function called main function. This is the main function. So when I call this function, the main function will be inside the call stack. So we don't need to call the main function because it will called automatically by our program. We don't have to do anything with this main function. But guess what? We have a function called um, we have a function which won't return anything. The name is hello, and which will print the value hello, and then it will print a new line and semicolon. We give a semicolon. This semicolon means it's the end of this line. And then I want to have create another function which is world. It will not take any parameter and it will not return any value, and it will also print hello. Also a new line will be there, and then I will have a semicolon which will tell the program that end of this line. Okay, here are 1, 2 and 3 function. So whenever I call a function, the function will go to the call stack. I already mentioned it. So in the main function, we know our program is in the C program, it start executing from the main function. So I want to call another function. I can call another function here, multiple function here in the inside the main function. Okay, I want to print a value. Main function is here. Okay, main function. It's okay. I will give a new line here, and after that I want to call a function hello. So when I'm calling hello inside this main function, it will go through the call stack. It will go to the call stack because we called another a function. I already mentioned that whenever we will call a function, it will go to the call stack. Okay, then in the hello function, I want to call world function. Okay, another call stack will be created, and in the world function, when it will be called, inside this world function there are only a task that it will print hello. Okay, let's see, or let's say that how this function or program will execute, function will execute, and how the program's output will looks like. Okay, at first our program start from main function, then he will come here, our program will uh, compiler to come here, and it will say main function. Okay, it will print main function, and then you will realize there are hello function is called here. So you will say wait, this function is still didn't this function didn't finish yet, so you have to go to the hello function and do your job. After finishing your job, and main function will be completed. So it will go to the hello function which is here, and it will print hello. After that it will see that this function didn't complete yet, and this function said that called another function world. So it will say wait, we are not finished yet, so we'll go to the world function and we'll do certain tasks that are inside this hello world function, and after that I'll come to you, come back to you. Okay, it will go to the var function and it will say there are hello. Okay, I want to change this hello world. It will come here in the world, it will print world, and after that is there anything to do? No, there's nothing to do. This complete is always complete, this function is finished. So in the call stack it will be removed because this function is done, and after that it will back to the his point here world, because world function is always called, he always done with his job, so it will also done, this function will also be done, because his all of the tasks printing this value, and then after the world called of a function, it's also done. And then he will say, okay, I will go to come back, I will be back to the main function where we waited, where our program is waiting. So here he will come here, and the hello function, he will see hello function is executed, so then main function will be executed also, completed also, and then it will find a return 0, which means we are done, our program is finished. Okay, and so output looks like main function, hello, and then world. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, main function, hello, and then world. So let's uh, try to write down something from where we'll understand it clearly. Okay, this is the code, and I will put it here. Okay, done. Let's zoom it on. So let's talk about it. So what will happen, we already know in the call stack, whenever you call a function, it will be inside the call stack, and main function will call automatically, so main function will be there in the call stack. So after the main function, it will print main function, it will come here and it will print main function. Okay, in the output we'll find it. Okay, let's write it down here, main function. And then he will, this program will be here hello, and it will say that we are not done yet, so wait here, I will go to hello function, and after finishing here, my function will be complete or finished. So it will go to the hello function. As we see that another function called here, so in the call stack this function will appear. So here we'll got hello function, which is called, and inside this hello function there are certain tasks that we have to do. It's printing hello, the text hello. Okay, hello, done. And after that it will appear in the world function, which is called here, and whenever new function called, it will appear in the call stack section. So in the call stack we will get world function. Okay, so he will say that our function didn't finish yet, so wait here, after finishing the world function I'll be back. Okay, so it will go to the world function, and it will print the value world. Okay, so let's print here world, and after printing the value, it will realize that there's nothing to do with this program, with this function, so our this function is complete, so it will be removed from the stack, call stack, call stack or stack, it will be removed from the stack. Okay, let's delete it. So done. And then the follow-up program will restore to where he was waiting. He was waiting here in the world section, and he will realize that world is always done. There's nothing called stack, there's nothing called world in the call stack section. So in this function hello is also completed, so hello function will also deleted from or removed from this call stack. Okay, done. And then in the hello function, the program photo of the program also then going to the main function, and main function will realize that we didn't finish it because of this hello function, but the hello function is finished and we don't have anything to do with this hello function, so our main function is done and it will return 0, which means our function is complete. So then main function is also will be finished. Done. Our call stack will be empty again. So this is how actually call stack works.